Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The traffic is flowing, and I don't want to get run over by a lorry. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Yo! Get in the shade because it's red arms. There we go. So what we've got there? The art of flower. Oh dear me. Korean restaurant. The other day I vlogged down here and it didn't come out. I don't know why, but it didn't come out. So this is the entrance into the market basket. There we go. It's the market basket. So this is quite a nice little precinct. Annie comes down here, and the reason I'm down here is today's vlog's going to be about shopping in Davao. So where can you get your groceries? Where can you get the stuff you need to live on? Hello, man from Dentros. So there are a couple of supermarkets, well more than a couple really, in Davao. And they're throughout the Philippines, they're throughout Mindanao, and you can come down and you can do your shopping. So this is Choice Mart. It used to be NCCC Mall, but now it's Choice Mart, and you can come in here and you can get your normal groceries. I don't allow you to film inside. Bit strange that, yeah. I've tried it a couple of times. I was at Choice Mart, which is one of the supermarkets. So if you're coming to the Philippines, Choice Mart, look for a Choice Mart in your vicinity, in your area. They're very nice, very compact, quite modern, and cost effective, very, very good. They offer everything that you need for your house. They don't do a vast range of meat, they don't do a vast range of fish, they don't do a vast range of frozen. They just do the popular range, the popular items that people turn around and buy. You can buy your household and stuff like that. Now in your area, wherever you are, I've got one here, there's a convenience store which is just up the road here. It's yellow on the outside with a red C that's inside a circle. So that's a little bit down. It's not as modern, it's not as good as a lot of the other places. It just offers a basic range of food items, predominantly hot dogs and eggs and bags of oil and stuff like that. I don't tend to shop there. I don't tend to turn around and go there. Annie does. She picks up some rice or she picks up some flour, but that's what she's used to when she was out in the provinces, because convenience stores were little stores that were in older type buildings, and they just had they're about 10 times bigger than the sari, and they have more lines, but not many more. Okay. Then you've got a thing called Save More here, which is part of the SM brand, and that's when you get your SM Premier. Below that you get Save More, which has a range of products that are the economy, the value added lines that you can buy. Very, very nice, very modern in some of the stores. They don't offer the full range of the top end mall supermarkets, but you can get your bread, you can get your eggs, you can get your meat, you can get your rice, you can get your milk, but predominantly it will be Filipino style food. You won't turn around and get a line of foreign food or the quality of meat that you're looking for, but it's good value, save more. It's very, very good value. I've got people that I know that go shopping there. I go shopping there. There's one down the road here, and I go there to turn around and pick up a few items that I need to turn around and get hold of. On the save more side of it, the flip side, Gmail, which is another major brand here in the Philippines, and you know, Gisano Mal, they also offer what's called GStore, which is similar. Is similar to Save More, okay. Good range of products, do Western style food. I can never find yogurts when I go there. The milk's not normally there. The fruit and vegetable is priced very, very nicely. The tinned products are a little bit higher, I find, in value, but they cost a little bit more, and that's an issue for me, because you can go and buy it at Save More, and you can get it for what you should be paying for it. You go to GStore, you're paying a few peso more, but you're getting branded products. You're paying for the name. So like I go for HP sauce, and I go and get my baked beans there, Cross and Backwell or Heinz. I get my Heinz ketchup there. I get my frozen meatballs there. What you can't get is good quality frozen vegetables. You can get a frozen fruit, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, but they're quite expensive. Now they're predominantly in the city area. Then you turn around and you've got you've got stores which are like Chef Mart or Merry Mart, and they're newer stores that are being built at the present time, and they're based around NCC or Robinsons as well. They offer a good range, quality products in a good quality environment, and they offer good service, and you can pay your bills there, and you can do a lot of other things, there's a pharmacy normally inside, and you can turn around and you can get a lot more at that level of a supermarket. As I said, NCC, the Merry Mart, the Chef Mart, and it's offering the next step up. So you start here, down here, which is your Sari, then you move up to your 7-Eleven, then you move up to your Chef's convenience store, and then you move up to your G-Store, and you move up to your Save More, and then you move up again, which is into Merry Mart, and these are more modern, more cutting-edge stores that offer a lot more. And then you come to the top end when you're going to get to your malls, and you've got, and all the malls have good food outlets, but it depends on the tills and the service of getting out. So Victoria Plaza down in Bahada, they've just revamped the inside of their supermarket, but the rest of the mall is not that clever. It's a bit dark, a bit dingy, a bit run down. Abriza Mall has a Robinsons, very, very good, but the space and the footprint is quite small, so it's quite difficult to find what you're actually looking for. G Mall down in Bahada, right down the bottom of town, very, very modern supermarket on the ground floor. Lots going on, lots of different specialty food areas going in there. Good range of frozen, good range of meat, good range of fish, vegetables, beverages, snacks, very, very good. Then you have SM Langham Premier and SM Ecoland. I would put them both the same. I wouldn't turn and say the Premier Langham is better than Ecoland SM Store. I think they're both exactly the same. It's just somebody's got carried away with naming. You know, what you've got over at Ecoland is better, and it has more offering and more selection than what you get at Langham. Langham then turns around and adds it all in one area, and it's on 3 levels around the outside, but the stores are the same. All the stores that I've mentioned will take cash. All the stores I've mentioned will turn around and take debit card if it's in the Philippines. It's a little bit more difficult if it's an overseas credit card, but the store that I always struggle with my debit card, my Philippine debit card, is always SM Langham. Now, look for supermarkets. Google SM supermarket, Google NCC supermarket, Google Robinson's supermarket, Google Save More, Google Chef Mart, Merry Mart. You will be surprised at where you see all of these stores turning up on the Google Maps in Davao. They're everywhere. Everybody loves to go shopping in the Philippines, and they all want to turn around and get their products, get their household goods all in one hit, and get away. Now, some of the supermarkets offer good parking, like SM and Ecoland and Gmail down in Bahada and Victoria Plaza. Other supermarkets don't offer the parking or the taxis that you require to get you home. So supermarkets and parking like Pure Gold and Save More down over this side of the city. On Bangkal side there's a lovely big parking space, but the Save More here only has about 40 spaces. Now there is a supermarket here down at Pampanga that the Filipinos like, and More for Less, and they are very small. Let's rephrase that, Gary. They are very big. The room inside is very, very small, very claustrophobic, because they ram it and cram it with everything they can get their hands on, and it becomes very difficult to breathe because they don't believe in AC because it's a cost. It's usually a really old warehouse that they've converted, but More for Less, you can find one of those down at Pampanga. It's got a pharmacy outside, it's got a fruit and veg place outside, but it's all very, very small. It's when it goes inside you can get everything from paper to napkins to toiletries to kids' toys to plastic containers to everything you want for your house. The food range very, very limited. So that's about food and going to the supermarket. Because if you're coming here and you come from like America and Canada, or UK, France, Germany, Italy, you've all got Carrefour and Walmart and Sainsbury's and Tesco's and Marks and Spencer's. You've got all of that in your country, and you can turn around and go and shop there. Now the other thing is you got your fresh and wet markets here. So you got Bangkaroyan, you got Agdal. If you're going further afield, you got Kalinan and going out towards Mintal. They offer really, really good fruit and vegetables out that way. Going out towards Panabu and going out towards Tagum, I don't find the fruit and vegetables and the bananas and that going out that way really, really good. I don't find it nice. I prefer to shop Kalinan, Mintal, and going up towards Eden. You can get some very, very, very nice fruit and vegetables up there at the local stands on the side of the road. And if you're going out towards Buddha, Butuan is a great place to turn around and go and shop for exotic fruits like strawberries and blueberries and raspberries and stuff like that. and getting different fruit and vegetables. It's a couple of hours out, so you've got to drive and you've got to ride to get there. So if you come in, you can find these stores, as I just turned around and said. You know, I've just listed those ones you should Google if you're going to come here, and you will find them, and they're all very, very easy to get to on a jeepney route or a pedicab route or a taxi route or the bus route. They are all on major highways, the big supermarkets. There's about 8 or 9 supermarkets here in Davao, and they're opening more and more and more and more all the time. Now, downtown, if you go to a place, you go to Illustrate, there's some really old supermarkets downtown. Got no parking, very claustrophobic when you get inside. There is one called a Western, which is down in downtown. You go inside, very, very claustrophobic. AC doesn't run. It's about 20 to 30 years old, but it's worth the experience to try it. If you're going down to Magsaysay, where McDonald's is, there's an entrance into an NCC there. Half the NCC is on the left hand side of the road, the other half of the NCC is on the right hand side. But if you go into the left hand side, you'll walk in. If you're over 5'8", you will be touching the roof, because it's got low ceilings. It was designed years and years ago. You get stairs to take you up, and when you're walking around, I've been there a dozen times. Out of a dozen times, 4 or 5 of them, I've had to come outside because I can't breathe inside. There's not enough oxygen inside. There's no AC. You can get shoes, clothes, everything like that. You can't get meat, but you can get everything for the household. But it's so claustrophobic. Tower up at Milan, which is in Bangkal, up in Bohanging. There's going to be a new what's it called, global village, which is down on McCarthy going over towards Bangkal. That's going to have a new supermarket. Down here at Zuela Cove, that's going to have a new supermarket. So they're continually investing. NCC, which burnt down 3 years ago, that's being rebuilt at the moment. That's by the American store S&R. But when you go to these places, what you need to turn around and do, you need to be really, really clever in looking at certain items that are in there. So if you go and buy San Miguel Light and S&R, it's about 70 peso a bottle. But if you buy San Miguel over at Pure Gold, over at Papanga, it's only 45 for the same bottle and the same beer. So you're saving. So certain supermarkets and certain places will turn around and offer you a better choice of certain items, and if you can keep a tab on it, it's cheaper to go to that supermarket, shop for those items, and then the following day or in the afternoon go to this supermarket to get your meat and stuff like that. I tend to buy my meat down at SM Langen. I used to buy it at the open market at Agdale and over in Bangkarahan, but I had some problems of shelf life and fattiness of meat, so I don't do the open markets anymore. There's also swine flu, what's it called, Asian swine, ASF, that's prevalent here at the moment. So pork and piggies aren't being butchered and not being slaughtered, so you'll get more chicken, more fish, more beef, more camming, which is goat, which you can turn around and look at and you can turn around and buy. But when you're going out, go out and try them, guys. Go out shopping and walk around. Take a note, put a list down of what you like. What do you prefer? Okay, I can't cover everything because I'm not from Australia, I'm not from New Zealand, I'm not from Canada, I'm not from America. I don't know what you physically like, but go out, have a look, have a walk around, take a note of the stuff, you know, just put your phone up, take a picture of it, go home, download it, and you can turn around and you can keep a record. What's cheaper where? Yeah, what is cheaper where? But anyway, you won't starve if you come here. The food's very, very good. The supermarkets are very good. The tills, terrible. yeah, it's a nightmare getting out of some of these places. And now they've got these random keypad you know, what do they call them, PDFs, yeah, where you turn around and put your credit card in, or you put your debit card in, random numbers. That causes me a problem because I can't see the random bloody numbers. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, and enjoy the vlog. From a 36 degrees out on the balcony